Hi everybody, Cynthia here. I'm back to share with you some altered dominoes and altered bottle cap charms that I've been working on. I finished most of them yesterday. I still have 5 to complete. These are the 5 that I still have to do. But I'll show you the images. This is a little witch image. I just fussy cut her out of some paper. And I used my, let's see what this is. The Jelly Roll Stardust pen, and I colored up her wand, and then I used my black alcohol marker all the way around the sides, and I left the domino by itself in the back because it's an altered domino, right? These I used graphic 45 images that were given to me. They were like these little tags, and I'm pretty sure Letty, I think it's from Scraps to Crafts here on YouTube. I'm sorry if I messed that up. Had given these to me in a paper bag, altered paper bag. So I used a lot of the images from here. And there's one of the Santas. Don't mind that little hole there. It's going to be covered up. And then I used some of this really baby small gold rickrack, like all the way around. They're not beaded up yet. But here, my husband just drilled these holes and it still has dust on them. Here's one of them, they're like old world Santas. I love them. And here's this one. And they all have the rickrack. And then this one. I love that. I was able to do one of the angels. This is from that same graphic 45. It says Christmas Joy, and there's an angel holding a dove. And then I put some bling down here. Sorry, my nails are a mess, guys. And then I tied on, I have like a loop through the domino. And I tied on some of this gold seam binding. And then I have the beaded charms down here, hanging from it. And then I have a garment pin. Or one of the Tim Holtz pins, I think this is, up there. So that's the domino, and when I finish the others, I'll show you. And then I use more of that graphic 45 paper to do big bottle caps that were given to me, I'm pretty sure by Lori Googe here on YouTube. So I flattened it in my Cuddle Bug, and I have one of those fishing hooks up here. And then that's the Santa image. And then around the edges here, I used the Beads in a Bottle gold to create like a little frame. And then I glossy accented it. And then I have some green. Now this isn't seam binding, but it wrinkles up just the same. It's I cut some pieces up. It's this hem facing. And it worked really well. I just cut up some pieces and wrinkled them up and, you know, shredded at it, and it wrinkles up really well. So if you ever see these in like thrift stores or anywhere, it works just as good as seam binding. And I made a bow. And then this here was a Prima, one of those Prima trinket pieces, and I used my Bic, red Bic alcohol marker, and I colored it up. And then I used just the Studio G glitter glue, and I glittered it all over, and it's great. It, you know, nothing's flaking off, and it came out super cute. So, and then I hung a chain and this little reindeer from that. So this would be, you know, because of the size, this could be a cool Christmas ornament too if you wanted to give it to somebody. I didn't do anything to the back because I love like that bottle cap, you know, look to it, but. So that's that one. And then this one, I love this image with Santa and the little girl, and it says past on there. And basically did the same thing, hung the reindeer. And this is avocado green that I used, and that's the back. So those are those two. And then I did some smaller bottle cap ones. There's 3 of them that are the same, and then this is another graphic 45 image. And it says December 25th. I used some red seam binding to make a bow. And then I hung this, I hung some chain here. And this beautiful charm came from Crafty Irina here on YouTube. Thank you, Irene. So I used that. And then the other three are the same as this one. I used the December 25th, Christmas Day, and just did seam binding and hung. I used up all of these. I think they're so pretty. So that's how those turned out. And then I did some spooky Halloween ones. I was really busy yesterday because I could not wait to like just sit here and craft. But I only had time to get one domino completed. So I'll show you my Halloween ones. I did this little pumpkin guy with some orange lace. This is actually orange seam binding, but I didn't wet it. And this came from like old Cane Company paper that I had just used my circle punch on. I flattened most of my bottle caps in the Cuddle Bug, and then I used my Tim Holtz drill punch to make the holes. And then these are the beads for that one. So that's my pumpkin. Ooh, I should be wearing my Halloween ring while I'm showing you Halloween ones, right? And then this is a ghost one I did. Use some black lace this time. And then there's the beads. A lot of the beads I had in my stash, or I had gotten in racks. So I was able to use a lot of them up. I didn't do the backs because I love that silver bottle cap look. And I did some spooky eyeballs. We're watching you. And I used some lime green seam lace seam binding, and then I kind of ran my black soot over it just to kind of lighten it up because it was a little too fluorescent for me. And then those are the beads that are hanging from that. And this one's really cool. It says no vacancy, or vacancy please join us. Little tombstone and a skeleton. Some purple lace, and then those beaded charms here. Now this big bead, the stones in the center, the gems were actually pink, so I used my black alcohol marker and colored them up. So there's that one. I was busy with the charms, guys. This one says trick or treat, and this bottle cap was already had the holes in it, so I didn't want to take the chance of flattening it. So I left that the way it is. And then black lace, and then I made these three beaded charms below. And this one is just a skeleton with spooky eyes. I kind of glittered up his eyes with my Jelly Roll Stardust, and then did these beads. The beading took a long time, but I had so much fun doing them. And let's see, I did this witch one here. This is actually one of the first ones I did with the beaded charms below. I'm actually running out of wire. I have to pick some more of that up. And then my last one I did was pickled bat wings. That came from another paper line. I can't remember. I want to say DCWV, but I'm not positive. And this one wasn't flattened either. And then I made a purple bow. Might look blue on camera, but it's purple. And then did those bead charms below. So that's it, guys. That's all my charms I made yesterday. And then I'll be back to show you when I complete the Santa ones and this last witch domino, because I want to add beaded charms below to these. Kind of like this one. I made it all gold, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do the same thing with these. I might add some more color next time, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So let me know if you like them, and if you have any questions, let me know that too. And yeah, thanks for watching. Take care.